Hi, I'm Dennis Nottingham, broker owner of REMAX Advanced Realty and team leader of the Indy Home Pros team at REMAX. And today we're going to be picking up Jason Kraus, who happens to be one of our top selling agents on our team. He's been in real estate for 5 years. Oh, I'm sorry, no, he's been with the Indy Home Pros team for 5 years. He's been in real estate for over 11 years. He was a teacher prior to becoming a full-time realtor. And today we're going to be picking him up in a 2015 Dodge Ram 2500 pickup truck with a 6.7 liter turbocharged Cummins diesel engine. And this is Realtors in Rams getting ribs. Here we go. Oh wow, he's here. Hey Jason, what's up, man?
I was trying to early, you're early.
Man, you were early. That's awesome.
I knew you were
Most of the time people are late.
That's right, but I knew how you are and you were gonna be here, so I hopped out of bed and made sure I was here just maybe a minute or so before you got here. I didn't even have a chance to go upstairs.
But that's really what makes us different.
That's true.
We're early. Most realtors are late. All right. How's your day been?
It hadn't been bad. I got up early and actually had an accepted offer last night and shot out an email to my clients for next steps, and they were excited about the process. So here in a little bit I'll go pick up an earnest money check and get that thing delivered.
Well, I hope you took a shower.
Always.
Well, welcome to the 2015 Dodge Ram, a 6.7 turbo charged diesel engine truck. You know, I mean,
it rumbles like a diesel.
Yeah,
this is something, man.
Yeah.
I think we should go over this curb.
So, you know, I was just thinking, how long you been in real estate?
Man, this year's 11 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been
it's kind of changed a lot since you started, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, got in the business just in time for the market to crash and real estate to tank, and things really changed up. And as you know, that was a world of selling REO and bank-owned properties, and
those were the days.
That's right. But I mean, that's how we adapt, right? The market crashed and bank-owned properties are where it was at, and we became on the list side and representing the banks and providing that to our clients and having access to a lot of homes in a market that was, really soft, and a lot of people scared about the investments they had. And now, man, it's totally different.
Well, I know, but what's crazy though is, do you remember that buyers had such an edge? Like back in the day, like buyers could, pretty much do what they wanted to do, and it's
absolutely
now, like the tables have turned.
I was just talking to one of my clients about how, in that world, you could go take a look at a house, think about liking it.
Oh yeah.
Bring maybe
like a week.
Right. Bring
2
maybe your
weeks,
girlfriend
3
or your
months.
mom from out of town to come look at it. Maybe have somebody you knew walk through it to see what they thought about it.
Right.
And you had all the time in the world to think about it.
Yeah.
And then just hammering on price.
Yeah.
Right?
Price, everything you wanted under the sun.
Yeah, and now it's like, it's us and there's 2 other realtors waiting in their car to get in with their clients to take a look at this thing. Is this a house you like? It's great that we have the listing inventory that we have that's kind of always there, because we can provide those opportunities of knowing what's coming to the market before it's there, because our buyers need that now.
Yeah. What do you think about our social media guy? I mean, honestly, between us.
I think he's doing a great job.
He can eat some donuts.
That's true. And I mean,
boy can eat some donuts.
He can eat. And I mean,
really, he can eat about anything. He likes to eat a lot. You know what I like? I like barbecue ribs. You like barbecue ribs? I
love some ribs. He's
right.
kind of a Vienna sausage kid. I saw him eat that stuff right out of a can.
Yeah.
Like 80s style.
Yeah.
He does. He will eat something.
Speaking of like social media, have you ever heard of a damn a doll?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Yes.
Those are, a little bit ugly, but
right. Yeah. But you know what? They take the damn it out of selling your house.
Yes, they do.
We take the damning.
That's true. The Indy Home Pros, there's really no damning in selling homes with the Indy Home Pros.
Right.
And I can see where, you know, if somebody's had an experience with maybe another company, that they might have some frustrations and really not feel like they're supported in that way. But the things we've got going, there's nothing but smooth sailing.
Yeah. Did you go to the race?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I actually, funny enough, I got tickets to the race, then had friends coming out from Chicago that backed out because it was going to be terrible out, right? So much so I decided to back out, and I wasn't going to go.
Yeah, and last minute you went.
It was like 10 a.m. And my wife was like, "It is gorgeous. What are we doing?"
Right.
And literally hopped in a car, jumped in somebody else's police escort, shot right down 16th Street.
That's a great idea.
Hopped in a parking spot and went right inside, no waiting. You know?
Huh.
Gotta have your flashers on to know how it's done.
Yeah, you gotta have
your flashers on. That was
just kind of merge right in there like it was nothing.
It makes it official.
So much easier.
Here's the thing. You know, the Indy Home Pros and selling houses, it's like us having years of going to the race and knowing the tricks, right? Okay. If you know the way to work it and you understand how to get in there, you know, people are talking they waited 2 hours in line to park. I hopped in the car and I was parked in 15 minutes.
Now, from my experiences, I know that typically they count the number of cars that are really in the escort.
Absolutely.
So somehow you kind of skirted that.
Well, see, it's all about knowing the market, knowing the idea, right?
Oh.
So the police escort, I hopped in.
Right. It looked all jacked up, so I just got right in on that.
Not at all. He was a motorcycle cop.
Right.
So when he's bobbing and weaving, he's got to pay attention just that we're still behind him and that, you know, everybody sees him, because as a motorcycle, you got to be kind of hyper aware of where everything's going. By being hyper aware of what's in front of you, where he's going, he was not hyper aware of the last car hopping in his motorcade.
What happens is usually they count them when you get here.
They do, and I got kind of an angry shake off of the head from a police officer as I peeled off to the right as the motorcade went to the left, and he shook his head and he knew exactly what I had done. He knew, but by then it was too late.
That's good. That's awesome.
It was too late.
Huh. Wow. So, what else is going on with work? Anything fun? Like, as far as I know, real estate kind of not be the most exciting.
I don't know, man. I've been having just an absolute blast with it because, you know, I've been pretty heavy on listing sides this year, and really it's a great time to be a seller. So kind of walking them through the market and telling them all the things that we've gotten to know about how we can list their house and how we've been able to sustain like a higher percentage of list price to sales price than other companies have. I mean, it's just been really exciting to see people have invested in houses and have them get the opportunity to see how good of an investment they made. And so we sell, they make more money than they were hoping for, and we can take that and parlay that into the next purchase. And it's just fun.
I'll tell you what, while we're going this way and while we're by the track, I'm going to drive you by the first house I ever sold.
Let's do it.
All right. So 18 years ago, this house right here, right on the left there, that green one with the red trim, was the very first house I ever sold. The listing agent was Gary Robinson. 1503 North Livingston.
That's right.
Do you remember your first house you ever sold?
I do. No lie. It was my wife's. It
was really like your wife's
story.
house.
That's legitimately.
Were you together then, or
not at all?
Oh, so it was a family deal. Like, hey, I got my real estate license now. You know, I'm gonna.
No. I was licensed, and we were dating, and it ended up working out that she needed to sell her house.
Okay.
And so, I still have my training wheels on, but I got it sold.
Yeah.
She did pretty good.
Have you ever ate at Pasquale's?
I have.
It's actually pretty good.
You know, I like their.
Years ago.
I like their pizza buffet.
Pizza buffet.
Yeah, if they go down not this not this location, but if you go just down the way in Mars Hill, which is near and dear to my heart, back when I was a teacher.
I didn't realize there was a Pasquale's in Mars Hill.
There is. It's right behind the used to be Marsh over there.
Really?
And they do a lunch buffet that you got to get after.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you what, where we're going today. Have you ever been to King's Ribs?
You know, heard a lot about it, but never been. And I am a barbecue fan.
That's all right. That's where we're going today. It's famous. 16th Street, West Side, King's Ribs.
I mean, there is so much along 16th Street and the West Side. If you haven't been here to check out, that you're totally missing.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally missing out.
Best donuts in town.
Longs, yeah.
Without a doubt. I mean, everybody might try to replicate that, but a warm Longs donut right out of the way. I mean, if people are going to line up, right, like 20, 30 people deep and sit and wait for a donut, you know they're getting something good, right?
And it's just a glazed donut. Do they even have anything else?
Yeah, no, my favorite there is cake.
Oh,
they've got a cake donut.
Oh, they do?
An applesauce
Everyone
donut.
always gets glazed donuts.
Next time you go in there, try the applesauce cake donut.
Okay.
Something to go after.
So she was a student of yours, man?
How cool is that?
That's crazy.
So cool. Yeah, he corrects.
Was that Whirlwind?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Where's her everything? It feels like a long time.
It's been a minute.
Those are best rib tips in town.
I feel like they gave us a fork, but this is a kind of eat with your hands experience, right?
It is. There's nothing else to say.
It's seriously good.
I thought that was you. How are you?
Pretty good, how you doing?
You work over here?
No.
No?
I drove all the way up here.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I go often. I was just telling them, I was like, I think that's my daughter's hitting code.
That was amazing, man. Thanks for taking me here. I can't believe I haven't been here in all the years I've been over here on the West Side.
Well, I appreciate the coming out, and I hope you enjoyed our inaugural Realtors in Rams getting ribs.
Absolutely, it was awesome. A little trip down memory lane with my former student serving us up there.
That was so cool.
Right?
That was really cool. Yeah, she pulled me aside and said how much she hated you.
I think she might have actually told you that.